More people enter.
Right.
He's doing it dynamic.
All right. I like this shot. I like it a lot. I like the tranquility of sitting in traffic
Yes,
by myself.
Pan out.
It's good. Anyway, welcome to Space City Chronicles again this week. We have an interesting show planned. We've decided to take the dog dimension and explore it further this week on Space City Chronicles. We're calling it Who's a Good Episode? Who's a Good Episode? It's loosely based on the idea, of who's a good Space City Dogicles. And the first idea we came up with was we were going to get a dog to talk and recite the King's Speech. And unfortunately, we can't have a dog in the studio. But we can have peanut butter in limited quantities. So I'm gonna show off my let's call it elocutory talent, by eating a bunch of peanut butter, like a dog would use to speak, and then I'll recite the King's Speech. So, the King's Speech from the movie The King's Speech. Anyway, let's get a lot of peanut butter. Just a lot of it.
In this grave hour, perhaps the most fateful in our history, I send to every household of my peoples, both at home and overseas, this message, spoken with the same depth of feeling for each one of you, as if I were able to cross your threshold and speak to you myself. For the second time in the lives of most of us, we are at war. Over and over again, we have tried to find a peaceful way out of the differences between ourselves and those who are now our enemies. But it has now been...
Excuse me, I have to refill on peanut butter.
in vain. We have been forced into a conflict, for we are called, with our allies, to meet the challenge of a principle which, if it were to prevail, would be fatal to any civilized order in the world.
No. Excuse me.
You are excused.
Thank you. Alright, one more go. Almost done.
It is a principle which permits a state in the selfish pursuit of power to disregard its treaties and its solemn pledges, which sanctions the use of force or threat of force against the sovereignty and independence of other states.
Oh god. That's a lot of spit. Anyway. Well, unfortunately, I have to run real quick, because I got peanut butter over everything, and I ate way too much peanut butter. That was, like, lots of peanut butter. So, I don't really have anyone here with me. I don't like to do this, but we gotta have some dead air. Although I see a couple of people. If you're around, I don't know, I guess I gotta cede this time to somebody. The show must go on, am I right? I don't know, if anyone wants to use the time, hey, it's out there. You know, public access, I'm gonna let the public access it.
Oh, Mr. Vaughn.
Oh, you want to do it now?
Thanks for coming to see me.
No problem.
Yeah. I wanted to show you some of the props I was going to use and maybe show you some samples of the videos that I want to use for my show idea I was telling you about.
Hit me.
It's kind of a cross between Tosh.0 and Mystery Science Theater 3000. Where
I've never seen this. I've never seen Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Okay, well, they comment on old-style sci-fi movies and low-budget sci-fi movies, similar to the dog videos we're going to use that are, all of them are owner shot, no animals harmed or abused. It's huge these days.
Okay, I mean, we're here. May as well get to watching them.
All right. Well, I think we might have one ready. I'm not sure if they can hear us in there.
All right, I'll be thinking about that. Your control room.
They're watching.
You're saying throw the video when you're not throwing a video.
Look at that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I like the effects, the fade in. Okay, any cute music? Like a...
See his bed over there by the couch?
Oh,
the
yeah.
chair?
Got him a little...
That's his bed.
Got him a little pallet bed.
Mm-hmm. But he's not ready for
You
bed.
need to go see the chickens.
Oh, wait. Somebody back there? It's
Yes, that's the owner. All owner shot. These are not Hollywood
Does this dog really want to go see the chickens, or does he not want to go to bed? Oh, so it's like a trivia show. Figure out what the dog wants.
Right?
And then you win what?
Well, I thought maybe you could help me with that idea on prizes. Do you think the studio would be willing to maybe do gift certificates to local businesses?
You know, like not up front. We can't right out of the gate just immediately sponsor you and say, yeah, we would back you like
So I need
prizes.
a following.
We need to know that you're worth us putting the money out there. Then we can pay for some milk bones or something. But let's see what's going on.
More chickens for the night.
That is a cute little dog, I gotta admit. But do we want to make a show about it?
It's time to go to bed. You're sleeping.
Well, we build on this.
Maybe the dog has nightmares. Okay, so there's a plot.
Indeed, there is a plot.
See, Tosh.0 didn't have a plot. You're sounding better than Tosh.0.
But he makes connections, and we want to make connections. If it doesn't always follow a narrative, we might also do like similar situations for the dogs.
Okay, so do we ever follow the rabbit hole that is the dog's supposed nightmares?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think you're going to find out in this next clip.
Oh, okay.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, snap.
Sound asleep.
Dog goes down.
Dog is down. Little buddy's with him, taking care of him. Oh, he's
Uh-oh.
got twitch.
Got some jitters.
He's running from something in his dreams.
Got some bad boy bow wows in his Betty buys.
But look at the puppy. The puppy wants to help.
Oh, that is pretty cute. Okay.
You see where we're going with this, right?
Actually, I don't. Definitely cute, but okay.
I was hoping for a little more positive feedback, though, from you, Mr. Vaughn.
I'm being very, like, subjective. I'm watching them, receiving.
And you're still uncertain. You're still not quite... Maybe this next clip will convince you.
I'm not an easy sell. Why do you think I'm single? I'm in the way. I can't see what's happening.
Oh, no.
Check your donkus. Dog Days exclusive.
Ooh.
Check your dongus. My belt?
Look at this. Oh,
Gumby!
Gumby.
Yay!
See?
Jolene,
See, now it's playful. You see how we went through 3 different
Should people
steps?
dress up as dog treats? Hold on. Gumby's not a dog treat. Flag on the play.
He's so happy.
But it's a treat for the dog to see Gumby and play. Treat can be misinterpreted at times to only mean food. And Gumby, in fact, is... Look how playful Gumby is back to the dog. Mr. Vaughn, I see a little bit more positive perspective coming out of you.
Your studio crew paused the video.
Well, that's intentional. They just want to focus on what's going on with the dog and Gumby so that you see the purpose behind this new show that I'm wanting to start. You know, it's... And I also probably need you to keep it a secret.
We're live.
I-
Keep it a secret?
Yeah, I can't let everybody else on
Hey.
Space City know.
Hey. Don't you tell anyone.
We won't.
Cool, they promised.
I didn't say we promised, but we'll try.
That's good enough, right? So I'm thinking,
I need some feedback. I need some
is it
help.
always Gumby?
No, you can change it. It could be Mickey Mouse. Or
Like-
even an original character.
We can't afford Mickey Mouse or Gumby.
Maybe some original characters then. Maybe somebody could dress up. Whoa, I think I have a dog mask here that I came in with. Right?
Do that again?
Let's hear it. Right, that's a great theme song, intro. Even got
Do
a
that
little bit
one more time.
Yeah, okay, all right. Just I'm enthused.
I can see an entire show centered around that.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe I should just get in the mask, do different things, listen to... Do you like the music or should we change it up?
The music it has to stay.
It has to stay. One more time.
What do you need from me?
Mr. Vaughn, I really need your support.
Got it.
I need maybe a couple of people
You got him.
to help in the studio
Got
and
'em.
do sound.
Got him.
I think I might need a co-host. Are you interested in maybe perhaps being my co-host?
Got him.
Did you hear that out there?
Got him.
Coming your way. This spring.
Wait, this spring? No, I can't do this spring.
Well, we got to start almost immediately.
Yeah, I'm in like 6 classes right now.
So your schedule's full.
Yeah. Listen,
You don't want to miss out on this opportunity, I know. I can see it. I can see you weighing the options.
I'm weighing those options.
I mean, settle for a B
A B.
in those classes. You don't have to make A's all the time. I like when you put your feet up. It makes me feel more comfortable.
Get on in there. Let's just have the show right now. Right, so everybody, welcome to the brand new show, Spring 2017 here on HMS, new time slot. It is, what's the name of this show?
Dog comments.
Dog Comments. Music. Your show has music? Alright, so the first episode of Dog Comments, we would like to... What? We would like to present the first musical guest of Dog Comments. Ilias.
Ooh! This is a surprise!
Oh, okay.
That was a performance that I missed. Long time ago over the summer, I had to go to my dad's birthday party at a baseball game. Later, I asked about how the performance went, and everyone said it was good. Now I can see that was true. Anyway, Chuck, Kyle, I see that you were able to work on some programs. I see dog. What was it? What was the show called? Dog comments.
Dog comments.
Dog comments.
Dog comments, and you'll be leaving the show to set up dog comments.
This is a regular mutiny.
Okay, it's just a regular mutiny, huh? Okay, nothing irregular about that. That's good. It means it'll be open and shut, start to finish. Won't last too long.
Well,
No,
it's kind of a spin-off.
Yeah, we're taking this slot.
Oh, to do dog comments. Well, that's gonna be exciting and interesting to see how that develops. But you know what? Hey, if we get replaced by anything, I'm happy it's dog comments. Well, my next point then will be to say, well, if we gotta go the right way. Now, many people at home may have done in their lives. When I was a child, my mother dragged me to dog shows all the time. Well, no, never went to a dog show.
I've never been to a dog show.
No.
My mom has a lot of books on like Shar-Peis and stuff, but
Okay.
I've never been to a dog show.
Did you ever like open up all the books about Shar-Peis and just walk around and look at different pictures of Shar-Peis?
Yeah,
That
I have a
counts.
lot in common with Shar-Peis.
Okay. So
Loose skin.
yeah. So like that counts as having been to a dog show.
I am a dog show with that logic.
Yeah, actually you are.
Loose skin, Chuck the Shar-Pei.
Chuck is a dog show and a Shar-Pei, and since we have a dog show and a Shar-Pei, and one part of every dog show that people don't see on TV. I don't know if you've ever even watched the Westminster Dog Show.
I've seen
Okay,
parts.
I'm from the east side.
It used to come on USA.
Yeah, it still does.
Does it
My
still?
mom watches it every year. But anyway, half of any good dog show is, of course, the part we're all familiar with, which is the best of breed, best in show. Dogs walk around in a circle, and everyone judges them. But the money part, the part everyone really goes to see, is the agility course. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen Border Collies run agility courses. It's about a minute of fun, but they're really good at it. And so we decided, well, this is Space City Doggles. We've been working really hard with this dog theme. We decided to set up an agility course, and we're gonna run it, but we got to go very slowly. It's very dangerous to have an agility course in a public access studio. So we're gonna, any and all challengers are welcome to run it, but you have to go as slowly as possible. Now, the cool thing about this agility course is that we've actually got the opportunity to send someone through with our specially designed camera to slowly go through, and the audience at home is going to get a point of view, a direct point of view of what it's like to run an agility course or to slowly walk through an agility course as a human. But we obviously we have to get all that set up, so we'll be right back. We'll be right back before we get to the agility course.
Huh.
Yeah.
Here is a dog. One day, we have the realization that we're existing here in the now. Freud believed that we all had a death drive, leading us back to that from which we came. This thanatos is covered up as we age, as society imposes its will upon us. We all succumb to the illusion of this world, but at times we feel the death drive bubble up inside of us, like a hot spring of molten magma from the core of the planet, as from our heart, and we long to return to the state of the inanimate. What does this dog feel?
Dear Diary, it has occurred to me today that my dearest human has never sniffed my backside. I must bond with him in different ways. Like my father always used to say, if you want someone to look you in the eye, make sure that your mouth smells exactly like your butt. It's difficult to argue with that logic. And so I have eaten some rotting earthworms in preparation for my dear human's return, as well as one of his socks.
No. Look at that outlet.
Indeed.
Look at that outlet. All right. Well, we've got our contestants all ready to go.
Who are these contestants?
Tell us a little bit about them, John.
All right, I'm going to make some stuff up. So at the end, we've got Ryan and the Rainbow Suspenders. Those Rainbow Suspenders offering him no turbo boosting powers whatsoever.
No, but they are perfectly elastic.
They are perfectly elastic, and the added weight and elasticity will help you get caught on something, which will allow you to progress just a little bit, only to then recoil back quickly. So that'll delay. That'll delay. But anyway, we've got the National Agility Course Championships Public Access Division, and I'm really excited. We got some fierce competition. I already brought up Ryan with your Rainbow Suspenders, which had nothing to speed, but will help you delay your time. It's very good.
Time delay is essential in this competition.
Next to Ryan, we have Kyle. Kyle, who's wearing multiple layers, which will weigh him down and make him less aerodynamic as he runs through the course, which will help keep his times really nice and long.
This is just for warm-up. This is just my warm-up. You know, you see I've got heavy clothes. I've got my...
Oh.
You got your wrist warm-ups.
My wrist warm-ups.
To make your hands extra tired.
Because I see we're going to have to get on the ground, maybe do some crawling around.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help with that, though. I mean, you're crawling around. I mean, you do use your muscles here, but it's mostly like a chest thing. Because you got to use your upper body to, like, really just, like... And it's a lot of back too. I don't really know what this is gonna do for you, but you're looking at me skeptically, like you don't believe anything I'm saying, and you just rather go back to the wrist because that's what's working for you.
It's working.
All right, we'll see.
Boy, is it! Woo!
Yeah, I don't know. More muscles might mean you run through it faster. That's not a good thing. Remember, the objective is to go slowly. We're not dogs. We're not border collies. We don't have that kind of control. We're not very agile.
I get excited, though, John. When it comes to competing, I want to be the best.
I know, but the best is to be the worst today.
How excited you get, Cop?
I get too excited.
How excited?
Hey, whoa, you're getting him riled up when you know he needs to go slow.
I get excited, too. I don't know what to say.
I don't know. We don't need anyone getting excited because we're about to talk about Chuck. All right, Chuck. You're not excited about this at all, are you?
You guys look like you expected to be a part of this. And that's how I knew I'm gonna win.
All right. Well, I like that. I like that confidence. I like this low, calm energy. It's good to enter into a competition without a lot of like aggression or agitation. You know, that makes it less fun for everybody. You know, who cares who wins? It's not about that, right? I'm just kidding. Of course it is, and I expect one of you to walk away a clear winner. We do need a timer. If I could borrow, let me just borrow a stopwatch. So I'll be keeping time.
I can count from the booth.
Oh, can you count? Just count numerically up from 0. No, that's
All right.
all right. So we'll have 2 stopwatches to verify. That way, no one can say that I was biased or you were biased. We'll be biased together.
How about 3?
All right.
Now, before we have the contestants, myself included, run through the course, should we not tell the audience at home a little bit about this agility course that we've assembled especially for tonight's episode?
Well, Ryan, I think you're the expert on it, so why don't you go ahead and take us away? Describe what it is we'll be slowly moving through.
All right, well, we've got quite a few obstacles here tonight. It's going to be a very dangerous course, and it's going to be very interesting to see how our contestants deal with the obstacles. Now, the first thing that the contestants are going to have to deal with is these 2 blue pillows here. And everybody at home can see these. It's very clear. This is sort of a floor is lava situation. You'll need to step on just the pillows right there before making your way to the second dog leg of the course.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once you make your way past the pillows, you'll crouch down and crawl underneath the first orange hurdle along the marshmallow blankets.
Now, the marshmallow blankets, are those edible marshmallows or just utility
If you try
marshmallows?
hard enough, yes.
All right, great.
And so you'll see halfway through, right behind the marshmallow blankets, is a plant.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, as any good dog agility course must have, this is the plant on which you can relieve yourself if need be, or if you want to score extra points with the judges. Because the judges love nothing more than to see dogs urinate on plants in the middle of a run.
It would be there for no other reason.
Indeed so. Certainly not for decoration. And so once you make your way past the plant, then you have to go underneath a second agility hurdle. It's just like the first one, except it's the second one. So we'll have to see how the contestants deal with that.
Probably just do it after the first one.
Well, not before they do the pee on the plant. Mm-hmm. And that's where many people get tripped up, is they forget about that part.
Well, and it's hard to see how much space there is between the middle pillar and the far pillar, for which what is that, orange drape?
Yeah.
The orange drape, yeah.
It's made of lava.
It's connected.
No, the floor is made of lava.
The whole time?
Well, the parts that are not covered up by pillows or the marshmallows, those are.
Okay.
Everything else is lava.
I get it.
In that area. And so, after you make yourself under the second agility hurdle, you have 2 more pillows to protect your feet from the lava. And you must make your way through those just like the first 2. And maybe by that point our contestants will have forgotten exactly how it feels to step on pillows.
Oh, and they'll learn a valuable lesson if they touch the lava.
Absolutely.
Just don't touch lava.
That's right. And finally, at the end of the course, we see on top of a raised platform a crimson bowl.
Uh-huh. What's in that crimson bowl?
Water for drinking.
Okay.
And if you don't drink from the water, then the judges will see it as a slight to the dog gods.
Well, I'm going to need a nice cool drink after I get through with this agility course.
Yes. As it is right and proper to do.
Is that wall, that big wall in the middle of it, does that factor into this at all? Is that a meaningful wall?
It's very meaningful, and I'm surprised you don't know how meaningful it is.
I'm not surprised that I don't know something. That's generally pretty commonplace or common facts that I just was not aware of.
I'm surprised by a lot of things.
Well, I think you need to read more. You'll be less surprised.
I probably do.
Anyway, I did not mean to insinuate that you didn't read enough. Right?
That's okay.
That was rude of me.
I forgive you.
Well, that just settles it. We're friends again. All right. Well, that sounds like an amazing human agility course. I'm sorry, dog agility course being run by humans. Now, we do have the dog mask. Is it regulation that we have to run with the dog mask?
Absolutely, it's regulation that you wear the dog mask all the way through the course.
All right, well, that's what we'll do. So, if we could get our first volunteer. Kyle, you're holding the mask and you were training, so why don't you go first? You're all
warmed up.
Here. You're all warmed up.
All warmed up.
All right, with your secret wristwatch. So, Kyle, I guess, be careful of the lava. Put the dog mask on. Yeah. Oh, I see. I see.
Here we go.
I don't know if Kyle, if you remember, like you took off your jacket to go faster, but the object of the agility course is remember to avoid the lava. Go slowly.
There he is. He's warming up his hands once more. Chuck, what do you think his chances are on today's course?
Well,
Who has the timer ready?
I think that says it all. Anyway, I do have the timer ready. 3, 2, 1, go slow!
And there he goes. He's going very fast indeed.
He burned in the lava. His legs are burning on fire.
Yeah, his hair is coming off. It's grotesque.
Why are we allowed to show this on television and not? All right,
because there's very little accountability. Look at that leg lift.
Okay, well, he's 7 seconds in, and we're going to add 10 seconds to his time because I didn't actually start the timer when I said I did.
wow.
I'm not great at this job, but 16 seconds.
It's a smoldering ball of fur.
Yeah, this is the time, what Kyle is setting the standard here, and all he has to do is run this really slowly. Now that we know what his time, well, I guess the trick is to not publicly report the time.
Just so. It's at 32 right now.
I know. All right. Well.
And there he's raised his hand, signaling that he's completed the course.
Okay. So I've got his result. I'm gonna write down his results. So
Did you see me stall under the first? I was taking my time.
We saw you go through. You didn't take your time as well as you could have, maybe, but we'll say that's.
I'm out of breath. Glad I had that drink at the end. Good addition.
That hydration at the end probably helped set you up for the next round if there is one. If we have to do a tiebreaker, we have to run that all over again. All right, well, I think we're ready for the second run on the agility course. Ryan.
Ryan.
Before we do, we have to set the course back to regulation setup.
Oh.
Kyle made quite a mess of things in his run through.
Well, it's because he was trying to avoid the lava, Ryan. Lava, which is very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. So, if you've ever had an experience with lava, you'd like to share it, 713-807-1794. Or tweet at us, Space City Chronicles. Someone will tweet back at you and wonder why it is you were tweeting at us about lava, because no one will remember that I asked you to tweet at us about lava. Which is a silly thing to have people tweet about us. All right, Kyle. Now, as you were running the course, did you notice anything that would help Ryan out here, or any tips you'd like to give him or not give him? I know you're competing against him.
Yeah, I know I could have gone a little bit slower over the pillows.
Yeah, definitely.
I was moving pretty quick.
You burned through your whole midsection there trying to get through that lava.
And I probably could have peed a little bit longer.
I mean, do you still have to pee now?
Yeah.
Well,
so I could have relieved myself more than I did. I was just too excited.
Easy way to kill time. Just pee. You know. Chuck, you got a full bladder brewing? All right. Exciting. Well, I'm ready to start the time. Ryan, are you ready to run your round? All right. We have a phone call. All right. We have a phone call. Caller, you're live on the air. Space City Chronicles.
Ryan, you better go extra slow or you won't get any dog treats.
All right, caller. That's very good, very good. If he goes too fast, he won't get any dog treats. All right, thank you, caller. Do you have anything else you want to tell Ryan before he runs?
Careful with the lava. You could be a real hot dog.
Well, that's grand advice. And on that note, we'll go ahead and start the time in 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo!
All right, well, he's made the first stone, balancing, almost fell in the lava. Now remember, he doesn't really need to do anything but take his time here. All right, moving one lane to the other. Ooh, took that a little quickly. Could have wavered there. All right, but he's crouching down into his pouch. Doesn't have a pouch, he's looking back at me. He's waving. Hi, good to see you.
You can do it, I promise, you can do it.
All right, trying to slowly working out the best angle to avoid the lava.
He's low.
He's real low, real slow.
Keep getting low, no, don't.
Liking this view here.
Nice buns.
I know, right? He's working them.
Can we get a zoom in on that?
Get a zoom in on them buns. There we go. It's a nice
big.
Ryan butt. All right, slowly. He's coming up on the tree. Now, this is a grand opportunity to waste some time. If you've been saving it up all day, like Ryan has, he could conceivably take up to a minute and a half just here. So he's urinating all over the plant. No signs of stopping. Still full stream ahead. Ah, said that one. It's gonna be a while. I can smell it. Chuck, how would you describe that smell?
Asparagus-y.
Yeah, I know. We had a lot of asparagus last night.
Very pungent.
Great.
He's even waving back at us, and it's still on the plant.
There must be so much urine already in there that his urination is hitting
Yeah, the drainage system.
the
All right,
water. You can hear the.
looks like he's wrapped up it looks like he's wrapped it up. He's getting back into the curve. Moving a little quickly here. But
that blanket's moved a bit.
that blanket has moved a bit. I think it's because of the tremendous force he's exerted upon it by going at this ridiculous speed. He needs to slow down or he has no hope.
Oh no, I think he might knock one over.
Uh-oh. If he does, he's disqualified. We'll take about 30 seconds off his time, which will put him at a much faster time than he's earned. So you better watch out here. All right. Very good. Now, he's slowly emerging from the second curve, trying to make sure.
Good position.
Yeah, he's trying to maintain his balance. Stay steady. He's almost 3/4 of the way on that stone. He is all the way on the stone, and he's got one more stone remaining before he can take a drink of water. All right, this is riveting. Oh, looks like he's made it. Looks like we made it. Look
No.
how far we've got. Oh, he's peeing in the pot.
Oh, no!
Oh dear, this is not appropriate television for minors.
I'm glad I
I
already
can't
went.
stop the time until he takes a drink. So he's urinated in the cup. He has to drink out of that water, or the time will never expire. And you know what? If he doesn't want to drink out of that bin, he doesn't have to. Time will keep running. Oh, is he
think
gonna
he's
do
going
it?
to.
Is he gonna do it? Oh, and that's his time. Oh, truly disgusting. Oh, that is human urine he just drank, mixed with whatever was in that. Oh, he's gonna try and run back.
A little bit of my saliva, slobber.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that was impressive.
Chuck, I think you're
I need new water.
on deck. Need
Yeah,
new water.
I need new water.
We're gonna see if we can get you some new water.
Get some fresh water. Over
Ryan, while you're out there, could you go ahead when you're resetting the course of regulation, if you could change the water, that would be grand. Yeah, no one asked you to do that. That was disgusting. All right. Well, that was an impressive amount of time that we just ate up on air. Oh, the caller is still there. Caller, how do you feel about that run?
I actually ate all of Ryan's dog treats.
Oh,
no.
caller. Caller, do you have any more dog-based puns you'd like to share?
Possibly.
Do you need a particular setup for one to work?
No.
No? Okay. Hey, is this Vince?
Yes, it's V-Dog.
Hey, man. I'm gonna try and come to see Frolic this weekend.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, y'all are playing. Oh, Frolic is playing at a gaming convention. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It's called the Go Games 360. It's going to be at the Legend Sports Center in the Woodlands.
Ooh. And how many sets are you guys playing out there?
3. Got 1 Friday night and then 2 Saturday.
And does this cost any money?
Yes, I think it's about $20 a day.
So it's,
Or $40 for the whole weekend. That's 3 days at a large discount.
and it's you guys playing in a convention for gaming. So you can pay $20, go catch a Frolic set, which you're gonna enjoy. Ride those good vibes onto some gaming. Sounds like a great
We'll have some
weekend.
Prizes for everybody too.
Prizes
It'll
for
be a lot of fun.
everybody?
If you're lucky enough, there'll be some trivia, more or less.
Is it Frolic trivia?
No, it's video game related.
No, I don't know anything about that. I know nothing.
Either
Well,
way, it'd be
that-
a blast if anyone makes it.
awesome. Well, Vince, do you have any advice for Chuck, our final contestant?
Imagine the squirrel. Chase the squirrel.
Okay, chase the squirrel, but not too quickly.
Chuck appears to be finding his
Yeah.
balance.
Well, anyway, let's get to Chuck. Chuck is obviously ready to go. He's in tree pose.
He's been meditating.
He found his balance, but he needs to bring that balance back to us, or else he doesn't get a treat.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. I'm gonna start his time here because he's moving. So we're on the first stone. Checking the time. Chuck scoping out the scene, surveying the area. Doesn't really have a lot of motivation to move here.
Doesn't look like he's in too big a hurry, John.
Not at all, Kyle. I don't see any reason why Chuck should leave that stone at all.
Chuck looks very satisfied on that stone.
Well, you know what? It's anything he can use to protect himself from the lava.
Ah!
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Oh, there's movement.
There's movement. There's a portable battery charger. Chuck's sitting down.
On the obstacle. Now, this is not prescribed in the rules of the course, but there's nothing that says he can't do it.
There's nothing that says he can't do it. And with that portable battery charger, he could be sitting there checking his phone for hours, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
and everyone
comfort.
else.
And it looks like he's playing Pokemon Go. You would have figured he'd catch all the Pokemon by now, but
Well,
He's probably hatching eggs and doing all sorts of stuff.
there's
I
not a
know
lot
there's
of
more to Pokemon Go than just
perhaps
walking around
he
and catching.
Indeed, perhaps he really does want to be the very best.
Well, if he wants to be the very best at this, he's got the key right there. He's just sitting down. So it looks like he's adjusting. Oh, is he
Patience.
getting up?
Oh,
Is he getting up? Oh, I think he's putting his phone back in his pocket.
do I see some urgency?
No, you certainly don't. You see him leaning there. Oh, we're moving
Oh.
forward. All right, Chuck.
What perfect balance.
Chuck, evidently satisfied with whatever he found on his phone. Now is just gonna stand here for a little bit longer and is displaying some cool pins he has.
I see Johnny Bravo there. What a cool misogynist that guy was.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo with I guess that's a Courage the Cowardly Dog mask and those eyes that I see around town sometimes.
Repping Cartoon Network hard.
Well, those eyeballs are actually, I believe those are product of local artist Blake Jones.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Support Houston art.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right, Chuck.
Here he goes. Oh,
Finding the time to plug local art in the middle of his run. Now he's moving a stool over so he can avoid the lava even further, or just, I think it's another excuse to waste time. He really doesn't have any
he's using it for support.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get down there, make sure he doesn't get into the lava or hurt his knees. Chuck obviously trying to be mindful of his joints, knowing that they're the only pair he'll ever get in his whole life. So he's taking precautions to take care of them. I applaud this motion. I think more athletes should be more visible in their physical self-care.
I think that's a bad move. People won't watch sports if not to see people maim themselves in the pursuit of greatness.
That's fair. All right, Chuck is now climbing, and in a three-point pose. It's pretty powerful.
Indeed, John.
And he's not actually making any forward progress here. He's just standing on the obstacle course. Chuck not really having made any meaningful progress after the 2 stones.
This is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, it's unprecedented in the world of the National Agility Course Championships Public Access Division that someone would adamantly refuse to move beyond the first stage.
What do you think, Kyle?
It's as if he's wanting to stand above the agility course and observe from a higher perch. I think possibly he's trying to say that he's above it.
I think he's just trying to show us that he is above this course.
I think he's trying to say he's above us, the contestants.
Now he's heading backwards.
Backwards on the course.
Whoa.
And a move that is completely without precedent in the world of agility. Chuck moving backwards.
And comfortable doing so, John.
Completely comfortable. Actually, he's slowly shuffling the stone forward. There's really...
He's connecting the two.
He's connecting the two, something he could have done at the start, but decided to go back and do, winning no points, obviously, for adjusting the course.
Only seconds, perhaps minutes at this point.
Oh, for sure. Chuck making excellent use of the stones to pass under, giving himself a softer voyage underneath. I wonder if we'll see similar tactics on the other side.
And he passes the pillow over the hurdle and tucks himself underneath it.
Now, keep in mind, Chuck's doing this with a completely full bladder. He still has the tree to pee on, and if we've been moving this slowly, he's only gotten worse.
Because he said it was full as he was sitting here.
Yeah.
So imagine all that movement
and he
balance.
He appears to be stuck. So
he's somewhat stuck. You're right.
He's got a full bladder weighing on his mind. There's every bit of encouragement to try and move forward, but he looks like he's gonna check his phone again.
Indeed. Now, if I know Chuck, and I don't think I do, he's probably going to be here for quite a while.
Well, we've got nothing to do. We've got plenty of time in the show, so Chuck can sit there.
His position reminds me of myself in the morning when I wake up.
Sounds like he's making a phone call.
I hear those dial tones, and I wonder if maybe, just maybe, he's calling for food delivery.
Well, if he has to sit there and wait for food to be delivered, we'll be here for hours.
It's a remarkable strategy. I've never seen anything like it.
I just don't. We have not seen time wasting on this scale on this show in quite some time. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. This is, Mai's phone.
Hey, I'm stuck.
Wow. Oh, you're saying you're stuck, huh?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Well, the longer you stay stuck there, the more points you'll be getting. So I see, it's up to you if you want me to come help you, or, you could just stay there and
maybe take a nap.
Take a nap. Although, how's your bladder?
Yeah, I've trained it well.
He's getting comfortable. I see it.
Okay.
He's putting his feet up.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to Kyle?
Sure.
Okay, let me have you off to Kyle.
Putting on speaker.
Now, it appears to me that he's not calling to ask for help, but simply to declare, in a way that indicates that he's really proud of himself, that he is stuck.
All right, well...
Chuck, we're incredibly proud of you. You're doing a great job.
Chuck, we gotta leave you there. You don't have to move. We'll keep keeping your time, but we gotta We gotta move on to music, Chuck. So stay on the line.
Stay on the line.
Stay where you are. Move if you have to, if you can. Otherwise, the time keeps running until you drink the water. You might run away with this if you ever finish.
If you figure out a way to move forward, though, don't hold back. Get to that bowl of water.
Be on screen, but you can't kill. All right. Well,
I think we had.
do we have the music ready?
Oh yeah, you don't hear Ed?
I hear Ed. Oh, Chuck apparently is now hung up on us and is on the phone with Ed. Let's take a look. The vibe in this room.
Honestly, John, when they play, you can try to not dance, but
All right, here
not gonna
comes
have
the
any
music.
fun.
Who plays?
Oh, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? It is indeed a great pleasure to be here again amongst the City Chronicles. Y'all make some noise, space! The final frontier. Dancers. Oh.
Shut down the hill, shut it in, shut down the hole.
Check it.
1, 2, 3, say pop, rock, Neo, I am pop, rock the foreign and I'm hot, jump up on it, call me dance, sex, music, I'm pop. I'm bigger than gorillas, I'm pop. I'm bigger than your sister, I'm pop. I'm bigger than your government, I'm Billy Ali, this one is the thriller. I'm game to get down, if y'all can, to get down, if y'all can, to get funky, I am if y'all can, rock, Neo, I am rock, jump up on it and I'm hot, jump up on me, call me dance, music, I'm rock. I'm bigger than your nigger, I'm rock. I'm bigger than the Let's see what Raju got up to see what's going on tonight. Let's see what Raju got up to see what's going on tonight. Check it. Sit back, relax, enjoy what vodka, tear up the mic. Right? Sit back, relax, enjoy. Check it. If y'all can, to get down.
Thank y'all.
New cards to the hat in anticipation.
It looks like Chuck's moved forward in the agility course, though.
He has. He's moved forward, but you know, as is representative of his strategy today, he's mostly just reclining, not recoiling. He's reclining, checking his phone. I think he's just using this as the opportunity to get caught up on phone time. You know.
I think so too, John. I think he's got all sorts of apps on that phone to choose from.
Yeah.
And
certainly a lot of apps to help him kind of own this thing.
Right.
What do you think is the app he's using right now?
I would say it's some sort of editing picture app.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps music, even.
Mm-hmm. You know, Chuck.
I say pictures. It could be music. Chuck has got some.
Chuck's has a burgeoning side project as a musician.
Indeed, he does.
And you've heard some of his tracks, right?
Love them.
They're great.
Love 'em. They're great.
We would love to get Chuck on and do some of those tracks, but we won't pressure him. Obviously, he'd have to get off the agility course for him to do any of it, and I don't see any reason why he should. He's slowly getting up.
He's moving.
Moving a little bit. Moving glacially. It's hard to tell. It's one of those things that you can tell he's moving, but you have to watch for a long time.
Right.
Very long time.
Just incredible patience, though. He's just and precision. He's so precise. Watch him.
Yeah.
He's taken the pillows all the way through the course with him to clear paths.
You know, our audience didn't see it at home, but he actually got himself unstuck so he could go back and drag the pillows with him.
Great strategy, John. I think I'm afraid to say this. We might have a winner.
You shouldn't be afraid to say it. It would be very accurate. He's long since blown both of you out of the water. In terms of the length
speaking
of time.
Of water,
there we go.
He's got no
reason to pour it on. Again, he can eat up as much time as he wants. He's already shattered all records, though. Might want to finally call it a day. Oh, it looks like he's sitting down. Oh, we're moving back. We're reclining. Again, time does not stop till he officially takes a drink of water. If he wants to run all the way back through the maze...
It looks like that's what he's thinking about doing, John. I think he's going to come all the way back to the beginning and even bypass some aspects of the agility course.
Well, you know, there's no law that says he's got to run the course in reverse at all. He doesn't even have to drink the water over there. He can drink it wherever he chooses.
Indeed he can, John.
I believe he's making his way over to the main stage where, you know, as the winner, he will have the opportunity to draw from the hats.
That's what the winner...
So Chuck, with an astounding... We're still not even done. You have not drank the water yet.
I'll win later.
You'll win later? All right, so I'm going to leave this time running, and we will report back the official time. But Chuck, as the winner of the human agility course, it is your right and your privilege to draw from the hat this week.
Congratulations.
For our episode for next week, Chuck. So first of all... Yes, let us offer our congratulations.
Even with the bowl not drank from, he is the winner.
You know, Chuck could keep this competition going on until the very end of his life. And even then, you know, if he dies, he still hasn't drank the water. And we can't force him.
No, we can't.
This could go on in perpetuity.
But it's time, this show, as everything though, John, the show has to come to an end.
The show does have to come to an end.
To draw for the next show.
Alright, well, looks like we've got something. Chuck.
Award show episode.
Award show episode! Alright, you know what? It's award season. That episode makes that episode makes a lot of sense. You know? There's a lot of people that need recognition on this show and outside the show.
Because we've had a great year.
We had a great year.
We've had a great year. It's been a lot of fun.
You know what? Next week, Space City Chronicles is giving out awards. If you think you know someone who you would like to nominate for an award, message us on Facebook or tweet at us at Space City Chronicles. Let us know who that person is, what award you'd like to nominate them for, and if you yourself would like to come and present this award, by all means. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's open the door. If you have an award you'd like to present to anybody,
That's the time.
come on in, 8 to 9 p.m. next week. Let us know.
Open invitation.
Open invitation. But until next week, we will see you later. Chuck, you could drink the water now. You'd still have it.
Splash!
Ah! Well, that was Space Space City Doggicles.
See you next week for the award show.
That was an episode.
That was the best we did. That was a really good episode for Dog Space City Doggicles.
I apologize. I've talked over you some, or like got.
That's all right.
Did things.
Good work, everybody. Good work.
Really trying hard to stay focused.
It's all right. I should shut up more.
No, you're all right.
I do need to talk. I need to talk less.
Yeah,
I do.
you're good. No, you're good. Don't.
All right.
All right.
We got an award show episode. That's an easy episode to write.
Yeah.
That's a low-key episode without a lot of camera movement.
That's right.
All we have to do is set up like the only movement I would see is moving from
I'm gonna
an
be
audience
calling
to
it.
a presentation, which is easy.
That's very easy.
What do you mean come in and like?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Hey,
There you go.
this isn't. Yeah.
Hold on.
This isn't the real winner or something.
Hold on.